Good evening to the global community of Tiashans. Today is the 24th of January 2021. Is exactly 2 p.m. in New York, 3 p.m. in the Eastern Caribbean islands. It's 19 hours GMT, 8 p.m. West Central Africa time. Welcome aboard. This is the greatest period of wealth transformation that this world will ever see. You know, it was Zig Ziglar that says that you are who you are and what you are because of what have entered your minds. However, you can change who and what you become by what you now allow into your minds. It is very important that it is information that change the narrative, is a thought that harbored and kept alive can change your financial future. You know, why motivational speakers earn so much money? Like Les Brown, they do a speech and they can earn over 250,000 for an hour and a half speech. It's because when a motivational speaker speaks, he could use a phrase, a thought, one word can change that person who hears it entire life. One word can breed ideas that you have never thought of. And so, as Zig Ziglar says, you are who and what you are, and where you are in life, and how you think in life, and how you see others in life, because of what have entered your mind. In other words, is what you have been conditioned to believe. And so he also says you can change the way you think. You can change your situation by what you now allow into your minds. And I think that is a very powerful thought indeed. And so I want to use that as our personal development for today. I will now share my screen as we go into our theme song for the year. Of course, G-Man Become. G-Man Become. Here we go. I need to hide this.
And the energy so strong, passion so ready. So when you dream, you can be home. Fighting that you overcome the poverty in the past. Fighting that you overcome. Just dream and become.
G-Man Become. Hey. G-Man Become. Hey. G-Man Become.
What's about to go down in time? There'll be a shift in influence and power and wealth breaks the bridge dividing the class. Creator, you dream you can be alone. Fighting God, you overcome the poverty in the past. Fighting God. You back up, just dream and become. Dream and become.
Abundance. Dream and become son of abundance. Yes, I want to. We will be dealing with TACC goes to market based on the roadmap. In other words, um, we are heading to market full speed ahead. I will also share the screen in terms of the roadmap so that you understand where we are. Before I bring in the guest, my guest here, I will share the screen again so that you understand pretty well where we are in the thick of things. And so here we are 12,092 members. What you're seeing here is 1,157 transaction for the month. Today we are the 24th of January. We have already raised near 1.25 million US dollars. This is where we are in terms of the days left in the 50 cents round, and we're going straight into the 75 cents round by February 15th, 2021. So if you look at the roadmap here, you will see when we started product discussion and scope, that's when a lot of the concept was taking place, and it's there for you to actually go and look at. So this gives you a rundown. March, we went public with the 25 cents after we came out of the founding members sale, the private sale. By June 14th, the coin went to 50 cents. And a matter of fact, as it is now, we should have already in the 75 cents round. But due to we stopped for 2 weeks operation globally, and also we extended the 6 weeks to give governments and institutional investors a little time. In that same period, we have shortened the 75 cents round and increased the round for 50 cents. So that's what is happening. So we'll no longer have 3 months of 75 cents. It will be basically 6 weeks. And so we gave 50 cents to that time to the 50 cents. So you can get the coin cheapest. And the pre-sale we will complete March 30th. Now, after March 30th, there will be a little time between before we go to market, because after you would have completed, then the exchange will need some time before we could actually be live on the market. So during that time, we will be advised as what we can do and what we cannot do. All right. It could be a period, I think, 10 to 15 days, something like that. Okay. So this is where we are today. We have 21 days left in this round. Okay, so let's go back to bringing our panelists here now. Also, all right. So here we have Mr. N4. Dudene. He is our regional executive director responsible for all the French countries. Equally, he is also the national executive coordinator for France. We have Prosperous Prince there in the UK, who is basically coordinating with Europe, the Caribbean, and Africa in funding and assisting TACC on a global scale. We also have our Global Youth Ambassador, and may I say acting chief of staff for TACC. Thank you very much, gentlemen. It's always a pleasure. You know, I think you guys can hear me very well. You know, when yes, thank you very much. When I announced that TACC will not look to the right or look to the left, because, you know, being in Africa, you have to forgive me. I have never seen such level of poverty exist in my life. When I see what people are doing here for a living, I mean, when you know, as a little boy, I remember at age 8 and 9, you know, I used to, you know, bathe outside the house by the house corner. I'm not too sure, Prosperous Prince and for if you remember those days when we didn't have bathrooms attached to the house, when we didn't have kitchen, when we didn't have dining room attached to the house. It was just bedroom for some of us, and outside is a stone heap. That is where everything is done. The cooking, the laundry, you know, everything is done outside, you see. And so that is what I am seeing, you know, a lot in this country. You know, I mean, you know, I said, wow. And when I see, well, I've never raised where I met my parents or grandparents pounding stones to turn into gravel. You know, so when I see that, when I see men and women are pounding stone so that it can turn into gravel, it pains my heart, because it shows that leadership has dropped the ball. In the 21st century, better can be done. The level of poverty that we have here in Africa is really by design. It is not natural, because it is not for lack of work, it's not for lack of ambition, it's not for lack of opportunities that the young people, you know, are looking for. They're looking for to position themselves. You see what I'm saying? And so here we are, where cryptocurrency can level the playing field, where we can come together, rally behind of a system that can lift everyone, not someone. This is not a system that favors those who have curly hair and long hair and dreadlocks and bald head. No, it doesn't favor anyone. It favors who took the time to understand what is happening. It favors those who position themselves now, that take some time to understand that there is a new system in town that does not respect education. It does not respect your last name, your color of your skin. It doesn't respect. All what it respects is an opportunity to position yourself. According to, you're the first one I heard, Ambassador Bill Gates says that, you know, what this economy it can do is, as he said, is to know where the world is going and get there first. And so that is where we are. When Christian was on this program a week ago, the CEO of BioRec, he says that less than 2% of the world population understand what we're doing. In other words, this could be likened as to Dubai when they found oil, and what they did with the oil to transform Dubai into and envy of today. And so it's not only to be positioned. I made that analogy of Dubai found in oil, because in Africa you have found oil too. But look at your economies. Look at your economies. So it's not enough to find cryptocurrency and a system to transform your economy, but to hold it and to position yourself. It's not enough to know. It's not enough to show up to a meeting. It's not enough to have the information, because if you do nothing, cryptocurrency means nothing to you. Because by itself, knowing it, that it exists, it will do nothing to you except you position yourself. Just like Dubai. They took position and they made policies that now creates the envy of the world. That's what Dubai did. It's all about leadership. One man took the decision that they will not live from hand to mouth and scarce to want anymore. And look at them today. The entire African countries, the young people, they are heading over. Degree students, they are satisfied to sweep the floor in Dubai and to make the beds in Dubai and to wash the dishes in Dubai with degrees. They're happily to go and do it. And Dubai has nothing but desert. Nothing but desert. Look at us. And on the richest continent with more resources than all the continent combined, natural and in youth. And look at our economies here. No, we can do better than that. And so TACC going to market, we're not here to create an elite group of people. And so we need to get to work so that we can really effect our slogan, one TACC, one child, one youth, one TACC. Because as the system today, as I always said, will only guarantee poverty, no matter how hard you work. And with this fourth industrial revolution, where artificial intelligence will basically reduce the demands for labor. Because as you see, COVID is just a distraction. It's just a test run as to what and who they can do without. What and who they can do without. And when they decimated the economy by design, because that's what they're doing, by the time they finish, a lot of the businesses that you know will not be around. Because they even said that the vaccine that they are giving, there's no guarantee that you will not get the COVID again. They will give it to you, and there's no guarantee that, a matter of fact, you don't even guarantee if you will live after you take it. You don't even guarantee that you will be the same person. Anyhow, so I would like to acknowledge our guests here. And so, Prosperous Prince, lead the discussion now. Tell us, from since the decision was very clear that we're going to market on schedule. Tell us what is happening from your end. What are the people saying?
Okay. Very strong attention I've been getting. A lot of people said if they know, they would have invested more in the first round. A lot of people say where it's concerned, they want to be the major player in this so they can help a lot of people. Some people, the light which I find very interested to shed a light on in the UK, which is the pension scheme. And the pension scheme, now we will understand that you work for 20, 40 years and then you'd retire at 65 and then you'll get your pension. But now, what we are facing now, whatever the governments and the institution done with the people and pension, a lot of people have been complaining they're not getting what they told before. An example, 10 years ago, they would have write to a member to say, well, look, you haven't got enough in the pension scheme. Let us move it and put into other places where we can benefit from. Fast forward 10 years ago, whatever they put your money into, like trading stocks and bonds and whatever, now they're saying that after 10 years, you only get £2,000 on top of your money.
And mercy.
So now, what are you going to do with that, right? So it's for individual to start find out what is going on and where they can move their money to sit down. Now the government says if you're going to take that 12,000 or that 10,000, he's going to give you 25% tax free, and then the 75% will be charged as if to say you're working. So what are you getting after 40 years, Mr. Bunda? What are you getting? But where do you go? So I'm asking people in the UK and America and around the world, if you find yourself in that situation, start now. Whatever the little that they're getting, now they say you will be retiring at 65. Now they move the goalpost to 75. So what is going on? When you reach 75, you're not guaranteed you might live for 75. So
you know, I said a couple, and I've been saying it very often, that there's a young lady in Cameroon that entered the system when she was 18. Yes. She retired about, 10 years ago, and she have not yet received 1 cent. So this is a system that we were introduced, born, raised, schooled, worked, retired into. And we are, as it were, we are still looking for them to provide us with financial stability. You have a system that is outside the control of government as it is now. They have no control over it. They're trying to rein it in so they can benefit from taxes. But it is a decentralized system that operates outside of the control of government. In other words, I can send you 10,000 in Bitcoin and nobody knows, except you interface with the government system, put it into your bank account, and then everybody begin to grab how much they can grab in terms of charges. Nobody will know. And I don't need to line up anywhere. I don't need to wait for anyone. There's no middleman, peer-to-peer. That is a system that was introduced to be the antidote to so many things that we're now seeing. Because if we, the majority, the poor people, the 99% of the world say, you know what? The elite system has done nothing for us but create an elite. Let us come together with this system. Who will be able to resist? Which company will be able to resist 99%? We are the ones that create the billionaires in the world. And so that is what TACC is positioned to do, is to be that instrument to create a new economy that it is fair to all. Mr. N4, tell me what is happening since the people realize that now TACC must go to market. And however, we are very mindful of our slogan. We're very mindful of our philosophy and our mission to effect and to address inequality. We're very mindful of our social program, Go Back Malaria. We're very mindful that we cannot go to the market with one leg, but the instruction is to go ahead. Tell me what is happening from your end.
Thank you, Mr. Abundance, and good evening, the panelists. Mr. Abundance, I just want to say that from the 20th, the audio of the 20th is the one that really it pains me and it gives me excitement at the same time. I had today over the francophone community, people that are coming in, they are rushing to come in because they have discovered and they have realized that, okay, the things, the TACC is more serious than what we thought. So people are getting up. People are getting up. And the audio of the 20th is, it really punched me. Even I myself, I was down when you announce you are struggling with the infinite. I can understand your position and your humility in front of the infinite. But when you announce that it is finally we are going on the exchange on the 30th, I was down for the people that have not get in yet. And I still feel that pain. But hearing them coming back, some that have already invested, they are increasing their accounts, and that is very good. I just want to say we keep pushing on. We keep pushing on, and we try to get to many people as possible.
Thank you very much, sir. You know, as I said, that the poor you should have with you always. It's something that is a principle that I cannot break. I alluded to Noah and the ark. He preached for 120 years. And so what will be done shall be done. Ambassador, come
Yes,
in.
sir. Yes, good evening, everyone. Mr. Abundance, and for Prosperous Prince. I think last week I wrote on my status and I said sometimes the greatest innovation comes out from the unexpected places and from the unexpected people.
Have mercy.
And I said the infinite does, when he wants to work, when he wants to get involved, usually shows that are very that has to do with humility, and unexpected. People will not, in other words, people will say, can anything good come out of Nazareth? So yesterday I was at Dame Adiola invited me for a meeting to come and explain to some of her mates what that is. So
Who is
and
that?
it was Dame Adiola.
Oh, Dame. Okay.
Yeah, so we're on live, though one person happened to make it, and a woman, and I told her she's welcome. And today I just want to tell her that this is the greatest love that has ever been extended to her by any of her friends. By her friend inviting her to this meeting of TACC, she's welcome. She's at the right place at the right time. Please, she should seize the opportunity to make sure she's open to everything I have to say. So, by and large, why I said all this is because ever since the announcement came up, I think the group, one of the group I handle, Get Bitcoin for TACC, has been something else. Transactions are going on daily. And personally, with last week, I funded nothing less than 100 names, and not that is directly with TACC. Not talk of Boaz Day that is funding with Bitcoin 247, people sending in payment. And now sometimes we have to do house cleaning to remove some members that are dormant, add new ones in order to enable new ones come group and make payment. And I saw that okay, people, there's actually traffic, so we need to expand the group. So one of the admin even suggested that the group should be expanded, and we are working on that right now. So a lot is actually happening. People are coming on board. And just to confirm what Unfo said, Meto just told me this evening that I should get ready for work, that I should get well. I should get ready for showtime, because people are beginning to wake up because of the announcement. And and you saying 30th March is when TACC goes live. So I just pray people see the light, people continue to see the light, and we shall continue to spread the light. It's left for you to make an informed decision. This
Yes.
is this is an opportunity of a lifetime. And I say, if you invest in TACC, if you're praying for financial breakthrough and you invest in TACC, then just cease prayer, start working, because your prayers has already been answered. No, so what is left for you now is to just work. So thank you very much. Thank you,
Thank you
everyone.
very much. All right. Let's bring in the forum, the people outside, and we will interact with our panel. It's 30 minutes now that we are live. The Zephyr, Hido. Okay, thanks, Tak, Togo. Okay, I think that's our leader over there, national coordinator in Togo. Oba, thank you, Mr. Abundance, Mr. Teki from Cote d'Ivoire. How are we doing over there, Mr. N4 in Cote d'Ivoire? I know we have a leader there.
Yes, we are doing excellent over there, and Mr. Taki that you just read now is the leader over there in Cote d'Ivoire.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much. Madam Brooks over there, our European ambassador. Good evening, sir, and all the Tiashans in the house. Good evening, ambassador. Jax good evening, Tiashans, UK. Stefan, good evening, Mr. Abundance, my boss. TACC is going uphill. Thank you very much, dear, my admin. I am Helene TACC, DRC Executive National Coordinator and Brand Ambassador. Greeting, Madam Helene. Hope you're fine in the DR. I'm expecting a response from your president. Welcome back, Chief Abundance from Ghana, Mr. Cassie Latif. Yes, it's a long time I haven't heard from you, Mr. Latif. Good evening. Yes, good evening, Kimba. Mr. Taylor there out of the Bahamas. Blessing to the house of TACC. Be a friend. Tell a friend. Thank you very much. You defer a pin. Good evening, my CEO. That's Paul now. Abundance and all the Tiashans in the house. It gladdens my heart to be a part of this revolution. Indeed, TACC is going uphill. Your Highness, Chief Abundance, this is Wisdom from Ghana. Thank you very much, Wisdom. Good day to all the Tiashans in the house. TACC is going uphill. That is Goodwin speaking. Pastor Goodwin Sylvester from Kaduna. Yes, thank you very much, sir. And as I told the entire global community, if it is 2 states, I am looking for extraordinary things to come out is Kaduna and Cross River. I am not looking to Abuja. I am not looking to Lagos. I am not looking to Enugu. I'm not looking to Benin. I'm looking to Kaduna. Can the Visa card be used with smartphone? The Visa card, based on my understanding, that Visa card and our fintech partner, as I mentioned earlier this week, that they're changing leadership and their management, they're restructuring. And so the company, as if it's now split in two. I spoke to my fear in TACC registration and incorporation globally, because I know our people, we cannot work together to get anything done. When we come together, we still cannot get it right because of our greed, our ignorance, and our selfishness. And I made a reference to what is now happening in RATPay. So this week, there's a lot of work that is going behind the scene with the Bioc Exchange and the new entity that now emerged from the breakaway of RATPay. And so we are coming together to see how will be able to deliver. They can deliver, but there are other there are parts that are still moving that we have to figure out. So I just want to say that it's not easy. Good evening, Mr. Abundance and Tech Community, Mark Robert. And so to answer your question, you know, there one part that we're talking about virtual Visa card and physical Visa card. Another part is talking about virtual Visa card and a hybrid smart card, which allow for the interaction of our merchants within our ecosystem. So there's a lot that is going on there that's still to be you know, trashed out. And don't forget, no, this is new. It's a space that is new. According to Christian, as I said, less than 2% of the population know about cryptocurrency, right? Less than 2%. So we are still in virgin territory. Will members pay for the Visa card? This is from Cameroon. To be honest with you, I do not have that information yet. Whether it will be paid or you will pay for it, or it will attach to every member that has a TACC account. I don't know. Probably there might be some fees. I think in every company there's some small fees, or they will give the Visa card, and of course, as you do the transaction, the fees will be deducted. Yeah. So as I said, all these are things that we will have to sort out. This is indeed the greatest moment that we will never experience in a lifetime. Thank you very much, madam. As a man thinketh, so is he. I dream and become. Thank you very much, Johnny the Bank. Please, Chief Abona, how can we get the Visa card? The Visa card is not in process yet. As I said, again, I'll be meeting with both teams, technical teams, to sort out how and when. Greetings to you all. TACC is going uphill. Thank you, Mr. Abundance. Thank you very much. Grace. Kenneth Barr. Good evening, Mr. Abundance, anniversary of Tiashen from the US. Well done, sir. Thank you very much. Hello, the Tiashens and all the great leaders from all around the globe. Ki Young, National Executive Coordinator, Rwanda. Thank you very much, Mr. Ki Young. First Lady, UK. Good evening, Mr. Abundance and the panel of Tiashen. Thank you very much, First Lady out of the UK. Our assistant executive coordinator, Chrissy Code. It's just like everybody from the UK is following each other. Prosperous Prince. Good evening, Mr. Chief of Bonner, Tiasha and the community, you know, and the panelists. Thank you very much, Chrissy. Franco, yeah. Good evening, Mr. Abundance, and all the Tiashans in the house. TACC is going up here from the UK. Good day. I am logged in to get the latest on my investment. Keith, thank you very much, sir. I am Honorable Azubiki Akosun Ihoro, South Coordinator, Nigeria. I greet the Tiashans in the house, and a special thanks to our dynamic leader, Mr. Abundant. Thank the Infinite for his grace. South Coordinator. Was I not in South? Probably I did not meet you, sir. Good evening, Mr. Abundance, the panel and the fellow Tiashans. Together we will achieve great things. Julia B. Thank you very much, watching from the UK. Prince, the UK is in full attendance. Chief Abundance, my greetings. You have set a standard of leadership intact for others to follow. Thank you very much, Miss Ambrose Opara. Good evening, Chief Abundance and the Honor of the House of Tiashen, National Executive Coordinator Nigeria, Pastor John Emmanuel. Thank you. Our National Executive Coordinator over there in South Africa, Gat Atsu Barasu. Good evening, Mr. Abundance and the family of Tiashen. Indeed, TACC is our savior into the fourth industrial revolution. We're winding down. Mr. Abundance, God is your strength with this structure on the ground. You have given me better hope. and I have a bright future as a billionaire. Thank God. Bless you. Adibaya Sibili from Nigeria. Diana Afubika watching live from Ghana. Thank you very much. Welcome to the house. Fred Rampton. Good evening to the panel and to the global TACC family. Keep on going. What is right and will benefit our people from the UK. Prosperous Prince, you're bringing out everybody from the UK. God bless you. Igwe Abundance and all TACC family. Solomon. Thank you very much from Nigeria. Now in Ghana, people are buying more and more taco. Glory to God. Thank you very much. Good evening, Mr. Abundance, and to our leaders. May God continue to strengthen you for the wonderful work you're doing. Good PM, Mr. Abundance. As we are about to go to market, has our free African malaria drug been placed so that we can start pushing it all over the world? That will happen after we go to the market. Because don't forget, the funds are not released until we go to market. The funds are held in escrow account as we speak. That is why you have zero risk. Good evening, Mr. Abundance, and the panel. TACC is going uphill from Ghana. Thank you very much. That's it from Ghana. Let us all have patience, and we will make it. Thank you very much. All we need to do is to duplicate ourselves. That's it. Please, when TACC goes on the exchange, will the TACC need to provide their full name to get the Visa card? We will use, as I said, I will have more information. And by the way, I will have the company back again, probably by if I can get them on Sunday coming, I will see. If not, earliest. So this week is map out week as to where and how we will work. As I said, the company WAC pay as was introduced, the directors have leadership and operational system issues that they're now working out. And so it's just a fact and a history that whenever we come together, Dr. Lee has says it, that is why they have no hope that we will ever do anything of any significance as a people, because we allow our greed, we allow our selfishness, we allow ignorance to take the better hold. Instead of look out for others, we're looking to ourselves. And anytime you look to self, anytime you put self first, you will always miss the mark. Your judgment will always be clouded because it's all about you. Good evening, Chief. Thanks for your leadership and for being a blessing to all of us. Thank you very much, our leader over there in St. Croix. Good evening, Mr. Bonus, all the TH, and greeting from the UK. All right. Well, Prosperous Prince, you have brought out all the UK people on board today. I just want to again thank all of my panelists for being here. Every Sunday we will be here. Please indicate to the Global Youth Ambassador. I believe that I will be doing a countdown, let's say for the last remaining 15 days into the 50 cents. We will have basically every day a countdown and a highlight as to what is happening so that you can be aware. And so please indicate to the Global Youth Ambassador if you want to be on the panel. Let us know what is happening in your neighborhood. Let us know the challenges you're having so that we can bring you into that 50 cents. Because when it's finished, it's finished. Don't say you have your money and you couldn't get Bitcoin. Don't say you're this. Don't say no. So let us address these issues now. Don't wait until the last minute, because that's what happened when we move from the 25 to the. A matter of fact, it happens twice. When we move out of the founding members into 25 cents, we had a mad rush. When we move from the 50 cents, the 25 cents into the 50 cents, we had a mad rush. And I see another mad rush that is coming. Okay, so let us avoid that mad rush and try and do things now. All right, so let us conclude this evening with our panelists. Mr. N4, you start the ball rolling. You know, you have been there holding the strain for different countries. We appreciate you very well. And also, I know you're working very closely with Cameroon. You did mention that there's a group over there that you can just give us, 2 minutes rundown as to what the intention of that group, also in your closing remarks.
Thank you again, Abundance. And my last word would be the greatest world transformation is here. For those who are watching us, look around you. Companies, shops are closing down just in front of our eyes. And as Mr. Christian from Barake just said that 2% of the whole world population are aware of these awesome changes that are happening. My question is, what do you do for things to happen in your life? TACC has given you the platform. TACC has created the environment for you to come and realize yourself, for you to come and happen, because you have a purpose in this life. So I am inviting you once again to join us and make this happen together. For the team in Cameroon, we are having the director, Pastor Foze, who is doing a tremendous and amazing job there, together with Pastor Pascaline and Mr. Meto, our youth ambassador in Cameroon as well. Yes, the team is working very hard, and we are looking forward to have some few activities that are coming. We'll put this on your desk very soon. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. And when Christian says less than 2%, of the world population know about cryptocurrency, and I did my calculation today using 8 billion people, and we're talking about 160 million people. Now, in Cameroon alone, Cameroon has about 25 million. No, let's use the US, with over 300 million people. So basically, we're looking at basically half of the size of the population of the United States that knows about cryptocurrency globally. Half the population. You understand what I'm saying? You're not talking about India with 1 billion plus, Africa with another 1 billion plus. You see, so we are in front of the industry. We are the ones that are creating. This is just like the .com era, the Amazon when they were going out, the Facebook when they were going out, the YouTube when they were going out, the Google when they were going out, the Yahoo when they were giving birth. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. This is our goal. This is our diamond. And that is why I said, if our leaders in Africa take hold of this technology and ride on this platform, they will not need any money from anybody. Ambassador, please give us your closing thought.
Okay, and thank you once more. I just want to encourage us to go out there, talk to people. Mr. Bones, if you could remember, I came and asked about the name that we need to add more group.
Yes.
Yes. The people have been bringing into TACC. Most of them now are going out there in the group, so they are seeing what is going on. They are out there also. They are recruiting gradually. So some of them were actually asking for the link to join. So a lot is happening. I just want to encourage us to please help somebody to become rich, and in the process to become rich as well. Tell your enemy, tell your friends to share this love with them. So I used to say, at the end of the day, if you refuse to share this opportunity with your enemy, tomorrow when you are rich and poor, he won't allow you rest. So it's good to share it and to tell people who don't know about it. So thank you very much. TACC is going
Thank
up
you.
here.
Thank you very much, Ambassador. Prosperous Prince, unmute yourself. Go on, sir.
Okay. My final word. I'm really buzzing because I know you said Abuja is dead, but I'm telling you now, I have
No, I
got a
didn't
little
say. No, I didn't say
Abuja,
Abuja is dead. Oh,
right? Not much coming, but I'm telling you, I have found a little village in Abuja that is burning on fire.
have
So far,
mercy.
I have already created 30 accounts, and the exciting bit is that my people behind me in the UK, they have got the money ready behind me. So tomorrow, I mean tonight, last night, I've done 5 hours signing up, finished 5 o'clock this morning. The last person, Madam Ellen, was able to go to her bed and saw me online and called me. And I said, I've just finished my shift. I'm going to bed.
Have
She could take
mercy.
5 hours signing up. So I'm looking. The people are there in that little village. I will get that guy sometime to come on and talk of
Yes,
their opportunity that
please
they.
do.
Yes, yes,
Please
yes.
see if you can get him. At least get him for next Sunday.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes, yes.
Well,
It
no,
will
probably the
be.
internet. The internet may not be good though,
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah. That's the thing. And
I've been I've been in Nigeria and I understand the issues very well.
yes. So far, what I'm facing now, we got the little people on side, which is bringing small investment, and then you got the larger set of people that are increasing their investment. So we have to balance out there. That's where we're going. So we're looking by week if we can increase. For the UK to be responsible for at least 5 to 10,000 in money, then that will be good for us in another 4 or 5 weeks. So, we are welcome, everybody.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir. Yeah, we cannot. Yeah, as I said, we have come to the end. The question here, your own, Mr. Abundance, are you going to start your own currency exchange? That is one of the plan that TAC has to own its own exchange. It's all in the program. And so I would like to say until next Sunday. Please ensure that you listen to the audios that are given daily. Subscribe also. I'm one of those that never even seldom remember to tell people to subscribe to the channel. But you need to subscribe to the channel so that you can get the latest update, when we go live. Because I said we will have a countdown from day 15, go right down to the last to seconds when we go into the 75 and the final round. So I just want to say thanks to everyone who have made it their duty to not fully understand, because none of us here can say that we have arrived with knowledge when it comes to cryptocurrency. It is new, and the dynamics about it is changing every day. And so the little that we know, we come together and we're bringing it to you. One thing we know that even though it has not given birth yet, this industry is creating millionaires and billionaires, and we know about them. They're not in hiding. And so we're saying that we are using the same technology. We're using um, our experiences in our leadership structure, which is unique. We are using our social programs to effect what we need to do as a people in Africa. Tackle back malaria program, addressing inequality, creating direct economic channels from Africa to the Caribbean. We are addressing the poverty by design and disease by design. This is what we exist for. We are the majority. When we come together, there is no forces that we cannot overcome. And so I say to all of us, let us leave our footprints in the sand of time. Let the world know that we were here. Let the world know that during this greatest period of world transformation, we heard and we positioned ourselves, not fully understood what we were doing, but we did it anyway. Based on Richard Branson, when an excellent and awesome opportunity is being presented and you do not fully understand, you grab it and then go and figure it out. We also took counsel that if we want to get ahead, that we should study where the world, the technology is heading, and to get there first. And so I say to the global community of TACC, this is Mr. Abundance coming to you on the 24th of January 2021. Is exactly 2:56 or 7:56 p.m. West Central African time. It is a pleasure having you on board. Please, and if you're not in our WhatsApp group, ask for the link and be a part of our daily discussion. Your questions will be answered there. Please only interact with the admin to avoid being scammed. Please interact only with the admins to avoid being scammed. Thank you very much.